My name is Daphne, and in this video we are going to be focusing on the states of matter, well, at least the most common ones. This includes solid, liquid, and gas. But first, what is matter? Matter is basically anything that has mass and takes up space. Matter is composed of individual particles called atoms. Now let's talk about solids. A solid has a definite shape. So if you think of a pen has a fixed shape. Liquids, on the other hand, they are fluid. They have no definite shape, but they do have a fixed volume. Liquids can flow. So if I take a cup, I can take another cup and pour liquid into it. Gas can flow too, but solids don't have that ability to flow, so liquid and gas are known as fluid. Now let's talk about density. Density is equal to the mass divided by the volume. Solids have a very high density. The density of a solid is usually greater than the density of a liquid. If you compare the density of a liquid to a gas, the density of a liquid is much higher than the gas. A gas has a very low density. Now, because gas have a very low density, they are highly compressible. But because solids and liquid have a fairly high density, they are only slightly compressible. Atoms in a solid are closely packed to each other, so there is not much space between them. Liquids, on the other hand, the atoms and molecules in the liquid, they are still pretty close to each other, but they are not as packed as a solid. In a gas, the particles are very far apart from each other. And so, because of all that empty space, you can compress them easily. Now let's talk about phase change. If we have a solid, we'll use ice for example. When we add heat to the ice, it will melt and turn to liquid water. If we add more heat to that liquid, it will turn to gas. And we can also do the opposite. From gas, if we remove the heat, it will turn back to liquid. That process is called condensation. And from liquid, we can put it in the freezer and turn it to ice. That process is called freezing. That is all I have for the topic of states of matter. Thank you for watching.